Hey YouTube, it's Lauren again. So, today I want to talk to you about, so today I want to talk to you about bad practice. So, with the coronavirus and in normal circumstances, bad practice will be more, with the coronavirus, it'll be more apparent. So bad practice can just be a lot of dehydration or a lot of bed sores. And when you see that, that's a red flag. The coronavirus will definitely amplify these situations because they're in the room, they're not getting that attention from activities and everybody else who's walking around noticing, oh, this person looks a little more lethargic than normal. No, they're laying in the room. There's no activities allowed. Activities, if they're lucky, might be on the TV or something. So that's a red flag. Dehydration. Bed sores. They're sitting in a room all day. Like where activities would have them moving around more so. And just going from place to place inside the facility, they'd be moving around more. So bed sores are a major red flag. If you see these bad practice, it's like you feel like, oh, like I'm doing good, like I'm fighting with these CNAs, I'm making sure they're turning on, making sure they're giving them water, providing ice water. Then what happens when you leave? It goes back to the same situation. It goes back to the same situation that got them dehydrated. It's like taking a battered wife and putting her in your house for one night or one day, and then saying, okay, now go back to your husband who's beating the crap out of you every day. That doesn't help her. You know what I mean? So you're not helping the patients if you're staying in a bad situation for that patient and helping them for your one little shift and then going home. You shouldn't be able to go home and know these people aren't being taken care of how they should be taken care of. So what I'm getting at is, if it's bad practice, do not stay. If you see these CNAs are sitting here not changing these people right, not giving you fill in the blank. If you see that happening, you got to get out fast. Put in your 2 weeks and you go looking for a job hard, because it's the coronavirus going on. Like, people are losing staff, people are getting sick. Like, you can basically, I feel like, I don't even know how it is out there, but you can probably get hired easy right about now. Also, third thing about these kinds of facilities. Well, let's go back to the second point. You can't stay because you're mixed up in it now. It's like having a part in a drug deal. You don't get off because all you did was drop the guy off at the person's house where the shit went wrong and somebody got killed or something. You don't get off because of that. Like, oh, I was just dropping somebody off, unless you could really prove you had no clue what was going on and you had no intent, or, but that would be hard to prove because, why you hanging out with this guy? Same thing. Why you working here if it's so bad? Like, that's what the lawyer's gonna be sitting there saying. Why were you working there if the situation was so bad? Why did this patient die of dehydration or of a horrible bed sore that even when they're eating good, they're not close to death? Like, why did they have this bed sore? Why? And they're going to be sitting there questioning you. And you are a part of it, because what did you do? You looked the other way. When you went home, you looked the other way. When you came, you did what you had to do. But that's not good enough, because you're mixed up in it. That's a crime if you are, you know, involved in bad practice in healthcare. So, third point, you're bringing down the name of long-term care. You're bringing it down. You're dragging it through the mud if you're staying in a place, no matter how good they pay. Like, don't even look at that. You're bringing long-term care's name and you're dragging it through the mud. You're making it look like, because people hear about these cases. Oh, broken bones, dehydration, bed sores. Like, don't be a part of that. So now the question becomes, well, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Call the state. You have to call the state. And you can do it anonymously, but you have to bring attention to this place. Like, and if it's that bad, they will look into it. And they will look and see, what did this patient go through? And if it's negligence, your job will, like, if it's that bad, they will not be allowed to continue to operate, and it will turn to a new owner, and, like, somebody will come in and scoop it up. You can get your job back later, but it'll be under better management. Okay? And during this pandemic, y'all, I have heard about some, you know, pretty messed up situations. I've heard of a nursing home that lost 40 people. We didn't even lose, like, we lost 10 from coronavirus, and a few of them, they were already doing horrible before they got it. So, I mean, you gotta be in a place you can be proud of. You know what I mean? You gotta be in a place you can recommend. Alright? Just something for you guys to think about. So, if you like the video, please hit like. If not, don't do nothing. I don't want no thumbs down signal. If you want to see any other topics, let me know if that's the case or whatever, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.